Senegal secures a 4-0 victory over Mauritania and clinches their ticket to the 2026 World Cup. Sadio Mané, a true hero, scores a brace, including a magnificent free kick. The Senegalese thus finish this qualification phase as Group B leaders with 24 points. The Lions of Terranor will indeed be present at the 2026 World Cup. Gabon finishes in the playoffs position. The Gabonese believed until the very end that they could secure their first direct ticket to the 2026 World Cup. They will now have to go through 2 single elimination matches against other African playoff teams, and then qualify via the Interconfederation playoffs, 2 places awarded through these playoffs. Ivory Coast confirms its qualification for the 2026 World Cup. 12 years later, the Elephants will participate in the World Cup. No goals conceded during the qualifiers. Italy wins 3-0 and crushes Israel's hopes. Mateo Retegui was the star of the match, scoring a brace. The Squadra Azzurra moves up to second place in their World Cup qualifying group and is now only 3 points behind Norway. Israel can no longer qualify for the next World Cup. Portugal is pegged back right at the end of the match against Hungary. Cristiano Ronaldo scored a brace that was supposed to secure the victory for the Selecao. But Dominic Soboslai equalized in stoppage time. Portugal remains in first place in their 2026 World Cup qualifying group with a 5-point lead over their opponent of the day. Saudi Arabia is qualified for the 2026 World Cup. Georgia is most certainly saying goodbye to their dreams of playing in the 2026 World Cup. With their defeat against Turkey tonight, the Georgians are practically condemned. Spain wins 4-0 against Bulgaria. The Spaniards secure a 4th consecutive victory in these 2026 World Cup qualifying matches. Thanks to this success, La Roja maintains its first place in Group E with 12 points. England confirms its qualification for the 2026 World Cup. 6 wins out of 6 and still no goals conceded in the qualifiers. Cristiano Ronaldo becomes the top goalscorer in the history of World Cup qualifiers with 40 goals. Japan comes from behind to beat Brazil 3-2 in a friendly match. Trailing 2-0 at half-time, the Japanese turned everything around in the second half. Crazy fact! Kaimin Kelleher's last 3 penalty saves were against Cristiano Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, and Kylian Mbappé. Victor Osimhen, with a hat-trick, sends Nigeria to the playoffs and keeps hope alive for his country. A long and perilous path now to qualify for the 2026 World Cup. South Africa is qualified for the 2026 World Cup. Well done to the Bafana, who will play in their first World Cup in 16 years. Rafinha is a major doubt for El Clasico. The Brazilian has not recovered as expected from his biceps femoris, hamstring, injury.